Hey there guys, welcome to the vlog. Today is travel day number 1. I am leaving early. It is 5 a.m. and I've been up since 4:30 trying to get ready. I'm leaving to go to Uganda, and my plan is to vlog as much of this trip as I can. Obviously I want to be present in the moment and really embrace the experience, but I also want to remember the experience. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys along the way. I'm not sure how many separate vlogs will be included, but today's the first day and it's almost a full 24 hours of travel. So let's get started. I'm going to start with some coffee. Alright guys, so we are in Dallas at the airport right now, and we are about to get on a plane. I'm not even sure if our plane's out here. I really think that that's our plane. We're heading to Detroit, and from there we will have a layover for a little while, and then we are going to Amsterdam. And then from Amsterdam we will be on to Entebbe, which is in Uganda. So I think that our flight is a 3.5-hour flight, something like that. But this is basically the first leg of our trip. We're all just sitting here waiting. We're gonna board the plane in about 10 or 15 minutes, and we're all really excited. All right, you guys, so we are in Detroit. I'm burning up. The side of the airport where we are sitting on, the sun is like right on our seats, so I had to move over here. There's nobody over here, but I had to move over here so that it wouldn't be quite so hot because I am sweating. The last flight, for some reason, I started feeling not very well, and that's unusual for me. I'm usually fine when I fly, but I'm taking malaria medicine, and I had to start it today. And it's actually just a really strong antibiotic, and I'm thinking that because I took that about an hour before I got on the plane, I'm thinking maybe that made me feel a little bit nauseous. So I'm sitting here now. Our flight to Amsterdam is going to be loading here in about 20 minutes, I think. That's a long flight. I think that's an 8.5-hour flight or something, so I'm really hoping to get some sleep. I didn't sleep all that great last night, not too terribly surprising, but I'm here at airport right now, and my group is way over there, but I decided to step over here so that I could film a really short little clip, and because I want to FaceTime my kiddos before I get on the plane, because when I land it will be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning our time. So I wanted to go ahead and speak to them real quick, and my husband, hopefully if I can get him on the phone before we have to load the plane. So yeah, I'm really praying that the next flight goes a little bit more smoothly for me. Like I said, I don't normally have problems, and so I was really surprised by that, but I am going to take some medicine before I get on this particular flight as well. And the next time we land, we will be in Amsterdam, which I'm super excited about. This is my first time to ever be in Michigan. I literally have not left the airport. So one of these days I will get here and I'll actually be able to stay and visit the state and meet all of my fun Michigan friends. But today I haven't left the airport. We won't leave the airport when we're in Amsterdam, and so it just is what it is. We would have to go out of the airport, and then we would have to come back through security, and we have tons of luggage with us, and it totally would not be worth it. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this little clip. I realize you guys have not seen anything other than me sitting in airports talking. I am already a mess. Like, this is just what traveling does to you guys. I looked cute this morning and now I'm sweaty and I'm tired. I didn't sleep a whole lot last night, but I'm going to try to get my family on the phone one more time before we have to leave, and I will check back with you guys here in just a little bit. I'll try to show you the setup on our plane because we're hoping that it's going to be not too terribly cramped. The last plane that we were on felt really cramped, and I think that that's another one of the reasons that I didn't feel so great. So we are beginning to board in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna call my family really quickly and I will check back with you guys soon. So the trip from Detroit to Amsterdam was pretty uneventful. I still wasn't able to get a whole lot of sleep, but I wanted to show you guys this was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. At 8:33, we witnessed the sun going down, and just 2.5 hours later, at 11:13 p.m., the sun was coming right back up. I swear I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. It was very cool. I was a little bit thrown off. I didn't really know what to expect, but I'm glad that I took that picture and have that memory to save. The flight from Amsterdam to Kigali, Africa was definitely the longest by far, but we finally made it to Uganda, and I have to tell you guys, this is one of the most absolutely beautiful, breathtaking places that I have ever seen. We stayed at the Lake Victoria guest house on our first night. We were close to Kampala, and then from here on Saturday morning we got up early to head to Jinja, where we spent the remainder of our trip. Good morning, you guys. So it is officially travel day like 2 or 3. I left my home on Thursday and here it's actually Saturday. So I don't know, we lost several hours on the way over here. We lost 8 hours, and so we're all a little bit put off, or not put off, we're all a little bit confused about, you know, what is today and all that. So anyway, I wanted to show you really quickly, this is where we stayed. It's absolutely beautiful here. That is actually Lake Victoria, and it is just astounding. It's so beautiful here. So this is where we stayed. We stayed at the Lake Victoria guest house, I believe is what it's called. Here is our van that is about to take us to Jinja, which is where we will be staying for the remainder of our trip. We are very close to the airport. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that airplane over there, but that's basically where we flew in last night. And I didn't take any footage last night simply because it was almost midnight by the time we finally got here and got settled, and I was a complete and total zombie. I was exhausted. So anyway, we are gonna go ahead and load up and get on the road, and I hope you guys are enjoying following along on my travel vlog. morning, you guys. Welcome to day 2 in country, day 3/3.5 of the trip overall. It is Sunday here in Uganda, and we are up and we are dressed and we are all looking super fabulous this morning. We are going to go to church here in Jinja, and then we have some other things to do. We are going to go back to one of the ministries today, and we get to play with some babies again. And I am going to take some footage for you guys. We went to, it's called akaMommy Baby Cottage, and we went there yesterday for a couple of hours, but I wasn't able to do any filming while we were there, simply because we didn't want to walk in and just be like, hey, here we are, can we just like film everything? So I didn't do that, but I will take some footage for you guys today and show you some of these precious, precious babies that we are getting to spend some time with. And I was going to show you really quickly a little view from our room. We are staying at James' place with Heal Ministries. I don't know for sure how well you guys are going to be able to see it. I will get some better footage at some point when we go downstairs, and you guys will get to see right outside our bedroom. We are up on the 2nd floor, and there's this really large playground where the kids get to play. James' place is actually a preschool, so the kids get to come here during the week time, and so we will get to hang out with them and do lots of fun stuff with them at some point this week too. We have different ministries that we are visiting and working at while we are here in country, and so this is only one of the places we're going. We are also going to akaMommy Baby Cottage. We are also going to Abogazi, which is another school. We were hoping that we were going to get to do some work with Soul Hope, but that is still kind of up in the air because of some things that have happened recently in the country. So we're about to load up here pretty quickly and head to church, and yeah, I'll just continue to share today with you guys. While we were with the kids at akaMommy today, we did a Bible lesson over the armor of God, and we made necklaces with them. We also purchased a parachute off of Amazon that we were able to bring with us, and markers that they could use to decorate the parachute, and then we let them play with it, and they just had an amazing time. It was so fun for them. They really enjoyed all the crafts that we did with them, and we just laughed and had such an amazing time the whole time that we were there with the kids. We also brought a huge inflatable bowling set that the kids had so much fun with, and of course a crowd pleaser is always bubbles. These kids loved the bubbles, and I honestly wish that we had brought more with us because we ran out while we were there. But look at the precious smiles on their faces. They are just beautiful. They had so much fun, and we had such an amazing time with them while we were there, just getting to love on them and show them how much God loves them, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. By the time we left akaMommy Baby Cottage, we were all absolutely exhausted and ready to hit the hay, but I wanted to show you a couple of pictures from the streets of Jinja here. This is definitely more of a rundown area, but I wanted to share it with you. And then we finished up our night with some dinner at a pizza place called Sergio's that was absolutely delicious.